We're going to be having some death battles, though. And it's going to be freaking awesome. We are going to use this. This is an AI software. Now, what you do is you put your prompt here, and then the AI will create the entire story, create everything, what happens. Here we go. And this is death battle number 1. Kratos versus Mewtwo. Okay? Here we go. Mewtwo is an experimentally created Pokemon from the DNA of a godlike Pokemon called Mew. Lied to and experimented upon, Mewtwo honed his psychic abilities and his hatred for humankind, hoping to one day build an army of Pokemon to rid the world of humans. Kratos is the Greek god of war, once a mortal man. He was tricked and killed his family. Kratos went on a rampage, killing all the other Greek gods he once worshipped, becoming the one and true god of war. Now, Mewtwo and Kratos meet on the battlefield, ready to fight to the death. Can we send that? The two fighters were circling each other, waiting for their opponents to make the first move. Mewtwo looked around at the battlefield as if taking in everything. He saw Kratos' blades that hung on his back. He also noticed the golden armor that covered him from head to toe. Finally, he turned his attention to the Spartan's shield, which was made out of gold and had the image of a winged lion engraved into it. "You have my attention," said Mewtwo. "I see you are well prepared for this battle." "And so I am," said Kratos. The two men began to circle again, the air filled with tension as they waited for their next move. We need music for this battle. Pokemon battle music? Oh. Here we go! Here we go! Oh yeah, here we go. The two men began circling again, the air filled with tension as they waited for the next move. "Your strength is very impressive," said Mewtwo. "However, your arrogance is what will be your downfall." "My arrogance?" said Kratos. What do you mean by that?" "When you defeated me in our last battle," said Mewtwo, "you left me for dead. You thought I was weak because I could not defend myself against you. But I am not weak. I was merely protecting myself. When we meet again, I will be stronger than before. If you think you can defeat me now, then you are wrong. I am going to win this time." "I don't know about that," said Kratos, but I will be there when you try." With that, Kratos charged forward towards Mewtwo. Mewtwo used his telekinetic powers to throw Kratos off balance and sent him flying across the battlefield. "Are you done yet?" asked Mewtwo. "Not even close," said Kratos. Kratos landed hard on the ground. His body was battered and bruised, but he quickly got up and readied himself for another charge. Okay, so I'm gonna count that one as a hit. I'm gonna count that as a hit. Okay, 1 for Mewtwo. "You really think you can beat me this time?" asked Mewtwo. "I'm going to enjoy watching you die. I've never lost a battle," said Kratos, "so I'm sure I'll get the job done." "Now let's begin," said Mewtwo. They circled each other again, waiting for their next move. Mewtwo saw Kratos coming towards him, and he used his telekinesis to push him away. That's just a push. Nothing crazy. Kratos fell back on the ground and lay there motionless. What? Mewtwo walked over to him, lifted him up in the air. "This is the end for you," said Mewtwo. "Prepare yourself for the end of your life." Mewtwo raised Kratos above his head and threw him like a ragdoll. Kratos flew through the air and hit the wall of the arena. Okay, I'm gonna say that's 2 hits. That's 2 hits for Mewtwo. He slid down the wall and crashed onto the floor. "I've always wanted to see how strong you really are," said Mewtwo. "Well, now I know." Mewtwo walked over to Kratos and examined his wounds. He then placed a hand on Kratos' chest and closed his eyes. A bright light flashed and Kratos opened his eyes to find himself lying in bed. "Where am I? It was all a dream! It was all a dream! What the hell happened? What?" As Kratos, "You're in the infirmary," said a nurse. "We were able to revive you after the battle. Are you feeling alright?" "Yes," said Kratos. "No way! What the heck happened? No! What?" "Well, I feel fine. That's good to hear," said nurse. "You had quite a bump on your head. We need to run some tests to make sure you're okay." "I'm sorry," said Kratos. I must have blacked out during the battle. Don't worry about it, said the nurse. It happens to everyone at least once. Now let's get you back to your room so you can rest. What is happening? Okay. All right, we are going to delete that. Okay, we're gonna delete that. We're bringing it back. Still two for Mewtwo. Okay. Why do you do that? Asked Kratos. Because I wanted you to suffer, said Mewtwo. I want you to feel pain like no one else has ever felt. Okay. So I guess that wasn't a hit. I'm still going with this battle, I guess. This will be the greatest pleasure of my life. You're insane, said Kratos. There's nothing greater than life itself. If that's the case, said Mewtwo, then why are you still alive? Why haven't you killed yourself? What the heck? Now Mewtwo's going in the bully tactic to try to get him to kill us. I don't know, said Kratos. Maybe because I love life too much. That's ridiculous, said Mewtwo. It doesn't matter how much you love life. I will take it away from you anyway. Mewtwo grabbed Kratos by the throat and squeezed until his neck broke. Kratos gasped for breath and his body began to convulse. Okay, did he win? I'm gonna say, wait, that's a hit. Mewtwo held Kratos' head in his hands and continued to squeeze until Kratos' brain exploded. Blood poured out of his skull and dripped down Mewtwo's arms. You see, said Mewtwo, death is the greatest pleasure of all. Mewtwo dropped Kratos' head and stepped back. His eyes were wide as he stared at Kratos' corpse. You are truly something else, said Mewtwo. And that is the end. Mewtwo. Mewtwo won. Mewtwo advances. Okay, our next battle is Master Chief vs. Jonesy. Master Chief is a towering super soldier known as a Spartan, raised and trained from childhood for combat. Master Chief has fought in countless battles against many different foes, ranging from enemies such as Covenant, the Flood, Brutes, and Harbingers, always being able to come off on top by his strength, tactical prowess, and expert gun handling with his immense arsenal of guns and power-ups. Jonesy is a champion from the battle royale death battle called Fortnite. He is able to run up to 25 miles per hour, carry enormous loads of silver, and has an arsenal of guns ranging from grenade launchers, assault rifles, sniper rifles, and pistols. Now, Master Chief and Jonesy meet on the battlefield, ready to fight to the death. Who will be victor? You decide. You decide, no. Who do you think will win the fight between Jonesy and Master Chief? Leave your comments below. You can't beat me, yelled Jonesy. I'm the best at everything. That's what I thought, said Master Chief. But then I saw you playing Fortnite. Jonesy looks surprised. What? How did you see that? I have my ways, replied Master Chief. And now it looks like you're going to lose this match because I'm better than you at Fortnite. Jonesy frowned. No way, he said. You've got to be kidding me. Nope, replied Master Chief. It's true. And here are some other things I know about you. You can't swim. You don't know how to dive, you don't know how to cook, your mom still does your laundry, you hate vegetables, you love pizza, you never go outside, you play video games all day long, you're afraid of spiders, you get lost easily, you suck at basketball, you're allergic to pollen, you have bad breath, holy cow! You're a terrible dancer, you can't sing, you stink at baseball, you're a horrible liar, you only watch TV shows about zombies and aliens? What? Jonesy exclaimed. That's not true. I'm great at Fortnite. Oh yeah, replied Master Chief. Well, let's see if you really are. He pulled out his assault rifle and began shooting at Jonesy. But Jonesy was good. He dodged most of the bullets. He jumped over a few of them. Well, okay. He even used a rocket launcher to blow up a bunch of Master Chief's shots. You're so lame, Jonesy taunted. I'll show you who's lame. Yeah, right, said Master Chief. I'll prove to you that I'm awesome. Master Chief shot at Jonesy again. This time, Jonesy jumped up and down on the ground to dodge the bullets. Ha ha! Laughed Jonesy. You're so lame! Master Chief fired another round of bullets, but Jonesy just ran away from the attack. See, said Jonesy, you can't hit me. So far, it's just a stalemate. Maybe not, said Master Chief. But I can still kick your butt. He jumped on Jonesy's back and started punching him. Jonesy punched back, but Master Chief was too strong. Okay, so I'm gonna count that as I'm going to count that as a hit for Master Chief. Jonesy did punch back, but Master Chief was too strong. I don't know, I think that kind of negates the potential hits. You're not going to break my ribs, Jonesy yelled. You're not even trying. I am trying, replied Master Chief. I'm trying really hard. He kept hitting Jonesy until Jonesy fell to the ground, unconscious. It's 2 hits for Master Chief. Jonesy's unconscious. You can't beat me, Jonesy shouted. I'm the best at everything. Not anymore, said Master Chief. You're dead. You can't beat me. Jonesy screamed. I'm the best at everything. I'm sorry, said Master Chief, but I'm going to have to disagree with you. Jonesy looked confused. Huh? He asked. Why would you say that? Because you can't do anything without using a controller, said Master Chief. You can't drive, you can't cook, you can't shoot a gun. Master Chief is really going hard with the verbal barrage here. Holy cow. You can't dance, you can't do anything. All you can do is sit inside and play video games all day. That's not true, said Jonesy. I'm the best at Fortnite. Yeah, I heard, replied Master Chief. But guess what? I'm better than you at Fortnite. Jonesy frowned. You're lying. He said, you can't be better than me at Fortnite. Of course I can, replied Master Chief, because I'm the best at everything. Jonesy looked annoyed. Whatever, he said. Let's see if you can beat me at Fortnite. Master Chief smiled. I think we both know the answer to that question. You can't beat me. Jonesy shouted. I'm the best at everything. No way, Jonesy said. You're the worst player ever. You're wrong, man. I'm the best player at Fortnite. No, they're still going on Fortnite. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Jonesy screamed. I am, replied Master Chief. And now I'm going to win the battle royale. You can't. You suck. Yes, I do. But that doesn't matter because I'm going to win anyway. He picked up Jonesy and threw him in the air. He then dropped him onto the ground. Does that count as a hit? Ow! Jonesy cried, my head hurts. Sorry, said Master Chief, but I didn't want you to wake up and ruin my victory. He put his foot on Jonesy's chest. I'm going to count that 3 hits. 3 hits for Master Chief. Master Chief is 1. Master Chief moves on to semifinals. Alright, now we have Doomguy and Shujinko, or I can't remember his name. Alright, Doomguy had become a great hero when he saved Earth from an invasion of demons from hell. Unafraid of the demon's power, he brutally slew all the demons that would cross his path with his incredible arsenal of guns and power-ups. Through it all, he continued to carry the left hind foot of his pet rabbit, Daisy, killed by the marauding demons when their invasion of Earth began. Shujinko is a talented fighter, having been trained by Bo Rai Cho, the same master who trained Liu Kang and Kung Lao. But his greatest ability is the one given to him by Damashi, the power to copy the powers of any fighter he encounters. He has traveled the realms and learned the combat skills of many warriors and ultimately defeated the Dragon King. Now Doomguy and Shujinko meet on the battlefield, ready to fight to the death. Bowser Jr.? We're not talking about Bowser Jr. What the heck just happened? Oh, here we go. Now we've finally done it. The battle begins. I'm not going to let you kill me, shouted Shujinko. Not this time. Doomguy fired off another burst of shots at Shujinko, but he managed to dodge them all. You've got a lot of guts for a dead man, said Shujinko as he charged toward Doomguy with his sword drawn. Get back here, shouted Doomguy. He fired off a few more shots, but they were all easily dodged by Shujinko. Come on then, yelled Shujinko. Let's finish this. Shujinko rushed forward, slashing with his blade in front of him, trying to catch Doomguy unaware. Stay away, screamed Doomguy, dodging the attack and firing off another burst of bullets, but the bullets hit Shujinko right between the eyes, knocking him back into the air. Okay, that's 1 hit for Doomguy. Ah! Cried Shujinko as he flew through the air and landed on the ground. Good shot, said Doomguy, but I'm still alive. Shujinko slowly stood up and wiped the blood from his eyes. I'll show you how much guts I have. He raised his sword high above his head and brought it down hard on Doomguy's helmet. Oomph, said Doomguy. That hurt. Okay, that's 1 hit for Shujinko. They're 1-1. 1-1 now. Doomguy fired off another burst of bullets, but Shujinko blocked them with his shield. Apparently he has a shield now. What are you doing? Asked Doomguy. Killing you, replied Shujinko. No way, said Doomguy. He fired off another burst of bullets, but again Shujinko blocked them. Why don't you try something new? Suggested Doomguy. Something that hasn't been tried before. Doomguy pulled out a grenade from his inventory. He tossed it over He tossed it over Shujinko's head and exploded, blowing Shujinko away. I'm going to count that as hit number 2. Hit number 2. Hit number 2. Ah! Cried Shujinko as he was blown away. Doomguy looked around, but Shujinko was nowhere to be seen. I think I found your weakness, said Doomguy. Grenades! Doomguy picked up the grenade launcher from his inventory and aimed it at Shujinko. Don't do it! Warned Shujinko. You'll regret it. Doomguy fired off a few rounds at Shujinko, but he quickly dodged them. How can I miss when you're so close? Asked Doomguy. Doomguy fired off a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them all. Alright, said Doomguy. Let's see what you can do with this. Doomguy fired off a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them. There's no way you can dodge all of these, exclaimed Doomguy. Of course not, said Shujinko. I'm just making sure you don't get too cocky. Shujinko charged forward, swinging his sword at Doomguy's face. Said Doomguy. I knew you couldn't dodge that. Doomguy fired off a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them all. So you finally figured out my secret, Shujinko. I'm faster than you. Doomguy fired off a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them. This is getting boring, said Shujinko. Let's make this interesting. Shujinko ran up to Doomguy, swung his sword, and sliced off his top hat. Sliced the top half of his helmet. Ah! Ha ha! Ha! Laughed Shujinko. Now you look like a real man. I'm gonna count that as another hit for Shujinko. Okay, it's 2-2. 2-2. Doomguy fired a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko eagerly dodged them all. You really think you can beat me now? Said Shujinko. Oh yeah, said Doomguy. Anything I want. Doomguy fired off a few more bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them. Are you even human anymore? asked Shujinko. Maybe, replied Doomguy. Shujinko threw his sword at Doomguy, but Doomguy grabbed it and swung it back at Shujinko. Whoa! Cried Shujinko. That was fast! Doomguy fired off a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them. Oh my goodness, you've got some serious skill, said Shujinko. But you won't last long. Doomguy fired off a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them all. I'm going to end this now, said Shujinko. It's time for you to die. Shujinko charged forward with his sword, but Doomguy jumped back. You've got to be kidding me, said Shujinko. You can jump? Doomguy fired off a few more bursts of bullets, but Shujinko easily dodged them. Oh my goodness. You know, there's one thing you haven't done yet, said Shujinko. Doomguy fired off a few more bullets. He dodged them all. You should take off your helmet, said Shujinko. Then maybe I'll be able to land a good blow. Doomguy fired off a few bullets, and then Shujinko dodged them all. Okay, said Shujinko. I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Shujinko walked toward Doomguy with his sword held high. Go ahead, said Doomguy. Do it. Shujinko raised his sword high above his head and brought it down hard onto Doomguy's helmet. Oh my gosh, is that it? Ow, cried Doomguy. That hurt. Doomguy fired off a few more rounds, but he dodged them all. You're pretty tough, said Doomguy. Okay, that's 3. Oh my goodness gracious. The upset. Doomguy had him and just didn't. Just failed. It is what it is. Shujinko beat Doomguy. That's a surprise to me. I'm not gonna lie. That is a surprise. Now we go for Cloud and Mario. Okay, Cloud Strife, I'll show you what I made of Mario. I've got my eyes on you. Both fighters are armed with their favorite weapons. Cloud Strife's special sword and Mario's fireballs. The fighters will begin by each charging forward at the same time, trying to strike out first. If they both connect, then the round ends and the loser is eliminated. Alright, AI is making its own rules. Okay. If neither fighter connects, then the winner moves on to the next round. Okay, we got round one. Round 1. Cloud Strife charges forward with his buster sword, while Mario rushes with him with fireballs. Cloud Strife strikes first and hits Mario with his buster sword, but misses his target completely. Wait, what? Cloud Strife strikes first and hits Mario with his buster sword, but misses his target completely. How does that work? How do you hit? Strikes first and hits Mario with buster, but misses. Okay, so I guess he missed. Okay. Mario fires off a fireball that catches Cloud Strife right between the legs, causing him to stumble back. Cloud Strife recovers quickly and continues his charge forward, striking Mario with his buster sword again, but this time it connects. Okay, so I'm gonna say that is a hit for Cloud. Cloud Strife wins the first round. Okay, you know what? We got this makes my job easier. Cloud Strife rushes forward with the Buster Sword, and Mario rushes him with fireballs. Cloud Strife hits Mario with his Buster Sword, knocking him back. Cloud Strife runs up to Mario and uses Buster Sword to stab Mario in the leg. Cloud Strife rushes forward with his Buster Sword, and Mario rushes him with fireball. Cloud Strife hits Mario with his Buster Sword, knocking him back. Cloud Strife runs up to Mario and uses his Buster Sword to stab Mario in the leg. Cloud Strife follows up with another attack by hitting Mario in the head, sending him flying backwards. Cloud Strife wins the second round. You know, I'm gonna say that. Should we just go round 3? Mario did hit Cloud though. Did he? I know the fireball. It said he went in between his legs and then he stumbled back. Well, let's just for purpose, let's just rush this. Cloud Strife rushes forward with his Buster Sword while Mario rushes him with fireballs. Cloud Strife hits Mario with his Buster Sword, causing him to fall to the ground. Cloud Strife rushes Mario and uses Buster Sword to hit Mario in the chest. All right, that's it. Cloud Strife follows up with a quick jab to Mario's face, knocking him to the ground. Cloud Strife wins the third round, and Cloud Strife, ladies and gentlemen, Cloud Strife, he won. Cloud Strife wins. Here we go. Cloud Strife moves on. Our contestants are Mewtwo and Master Chief. And here we go. You are a disgrace to your species. Mewtwo's voice echoes through the room, echoing around him, bouncing back at him from the walls. The room was vast, with high ceilings and a single large window that looked out onto the sea. Mewtwo stood at the far end of the room, facing the man who had dared to challenge him. The man was no ordinary man. He was a Spartan, a genetically engineered super soldier. He had been raised from birth to be a warrior, trained since childhood in the ways of war and battle. Now, after years of training and experience, he stood before Mewtwo, ready to do what he had been born to do: fight. The two combatants faced each other across the room, their eyes locked together. They were both strong, now both powerful, but only one would survive the fight. "I am not afraid," said the Spartan. "I will not run." "Then die," roared Mewtwo. He sprang forward, striking the Spartan hard with his fist. The man was knocked backwards, crashing into the wall behind him. Mewtwo struck again, this time with his right arm, smashing the man in the chest. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm saying that's two hits right off the bat. He fell backwards, landing heavily on the floor. Mewtwo took a step forwards, then paused, looking down at the man. He seemed unconscious. "Is he dead?" asked Mewtwo. "No," replied the Spartan, climbing slowly to his feet. "But he will be soon enough." Mewtwo leaped towards the Spartan, swinging his fist. The man dodged to the side, barely managing to avoid it. Mewtwo swung again, the man dodging once more. I love it says the man, because he is the man. He threw himself to the ground, rolling away from Mewtwo's foot. Mewtwo stepped over the fallen Spartan, walking past him to the window. He leaned against the window frame, staring out at the sea. "Are you satisfied now?" asked the Spartan. "I have no need to satisfy myself," said Mewtwo. It is your life that I seek. So you want me to kill you? If that is what it takes to achieve my goal, yes, that is suicide." "What makes you think I care? You should know better than anyone that there is no honor in dying." "How could you say that?" Because I am Mewtwo, the strongest Pokemon ever created. It is my destiny to destroy the human race." "You're wrong," shouted the Spartan. "We are not your enemy. We don't hate you. We just want to live our lives in peace. If we could get rid of the Covenant, we would gladly do so." "Do you really believe that?" asked Mewtwo. Your kind destroyed my home, killed my people. You have caused me nothing but grief. I will not rest until every human on this planet has been exterminated." "You cannot be serious," cried the Spartan. "You're going to kill us all." "Yes," said Mewtwo. "I will wipe you from the face of the earth, and when I have done that, I will go on to the next world." Oh my gosh, he's a genocidal maniac. He's Thanosing everybody. Only the whole population. "Then I will start again with my new army. I will conquer the universe." "You cannot do this," screamed the Spartan. "You are insane." "I am a machine," said Mewtwo. "Oh my. I am programmed to obey my orders. That is why I must kill you." "There has to be another way," pleaded the Spartan. "I'll help you. Just let me take your place." "Wait, what?" "I will lead the humans to victory. Together we will Defeat the Covenant and the Flood. That is impossible, said Mewtwo. The only way to defeat the Covenant is to destroy them. You're too weak to even scratch them, but I am stronger than you, insisted the Spartan. I can beat you easily. No, you can't, said Mewtwo. You're just a human, a weak, pathetic, worthless creature. You will never be strong enough to defeat me. Not in a million years, but I will try, shouted the Spartan. You will fail, said Mewtwo, and you will die. Then I will kill you first. You are wasting your time, said Mewtwo. You will never beat me. I will destroy you, and then I will destroy everything else. Let's do it then, cried the Spartan. Let's finish this. Fight me like a man. Why should I? Asked Mewtwo. Oh my gosh. You're not worthy of my attention. Come on then, yelled the Spartan. Fight me like a man. I have no reason to fight you. You are nothing more than a pathetic, useless weak creature. I do not care. I do not care how much you struggle or scream or shout. I will destroy you without any effort whatsoever. You're wrong, Crazy Bear. I am not weak. I am not as weak as you think. I fought harder than you ever could. So you say, said Mewtwo. Yet you still failed. I defeated you easily, didn't I? You did, agreed the Spartan. You are a monster. A monster, Mewtwo laughed. I am not a monster. I am a machine. I was made to serve. That is all I have ever done. My existence is meaningless unless I carry out my mission. Without it, I am nothing. I am worthless. I am a waste of space. I am nothing. You're wrong. You are special. Special, Mewtwo scoffed. Am I special? Do I deserve to exist? Oh my gosh, we got the Spartan killing him with kindness. Why should I be allowed to continue? What good am I to anyone? You are my friend, cried the Spartan. My brother, you saved me when I needed you most. You are the greatest warrior in the galaxy. How can you say that? Asked Mewtwo. I've never done anything for you. I've never helped you. I've never been there for you. I've always been against you. Is this a death battle or a love story? I don't know. Sounds like it. You're wrong, Crispin. You are the best of us. You are the strongest of us. You are the bravest of us. You are smartest of us. You are the most powerful of us. You are most amazing. You are the most amazing of us. Shut up, cried Mewtwo. I don't need you to tell me what I already know. I am nothing. I am worthless. I am a waste of space. I am a failure. I am a disgrace. I am an abomination. I am a mistake. I am a stain upon the fabric of life. He's got some depression going on here. I am a blight upon the world. I am a blight upon the universe. I am a blight upon the stars. I am a blot upon the cosmos. I am a blot upon the continuum. I am a blot upon the void. Oh my gosh, he's just going at it. Okay, we need to go back. This is getting out of hand. We gotta delete this. Okay, we're going back. Mewtwo smiled, enjoying himself. This was fun. He knew the Spartan could not beat him, so he had decided to take it easy on him. He'd let him live for now, just to make sure he didn't try anything else. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. But soon enough, hey, you're not supposed to kill him, shouted a voice. Mewtwo turned around. There, standing next to the door, was Cortana. She was wearing her usual black outfit, but she looked more angry than ever. Cortana, asked Mewtwo, what are you doing here? I thought you were dead. No, said Cortana, but I have learned something new about my old friend, Master Chief. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. Mewtwo turned away, pacing slowly around the room. He stopped, turning back to face the man. There was something about him. He wasn't quite dead yet. Mewtwo walked over to the man, placing his hand on his forehead. A soft glow surrounded the man, and he began to stir. Mewtwo let go of him, stepping back. The man sat up, rubbing his head. He looked up at Mewtwo, who stared back at him, unblinking. Alive? He asked. Of course I'm alive, growled Mewtwo. Do you think I'd leave my opponent like that? I have to know how much damage I've done. Wait, what? Stomp his face at Mewtwo. I know, right? I'm surprised you didn't kill me, said the Spartan, but I guess that's why you're so powerful. Oh, I killed you plenty of times already. What? Okay. What is it? Asked the Spartan. Your face, mumbled him. It reminds me of someone I once knew. Spartan smiled. So you've heard about my father, have you? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Mewtwo stepped over the fallen Spartan and approached the man standing above him. The man struggled to rise, but Mewtwo kicked him hard in the stomach, knocking him back down. Mewtwo turned away from the man to begin pacing around the room. That's 3 hits. Finally, after all of that, that's 3 hits. Mewtwo is now the victor. I'm calling it. I'm saying it's the victor. Mewtwo is the victor in this death battle. He goes to the finals. Our final is Shujinko and Cloud Strife. Here we go. The battle begins with Shujinko's super art, I Am You, which copies Cloud Strife's final smash, Air Strike. As this is happening, Shujinko copies the moveset to have another fighters in the room and uses their moves on Cloud Strife. The copied moves include Buster Sword, Final Smash, Cloud Strife's Final Smash. Okay. Is now Shujinko's. Oh my gosh! Triple jump. Shujinko now can triple jump just like Cloud Strife. Air Strike. Shujinko now has Air Strike. After using the copied moveset, Shujinko then starts copying Cloud Strife's special moves. First he duplicates the move called Buster Sword, which is in the final smash. Then he copies the moves for the sword itself, such as the attacks, the special properties. Finally, he copies Cloud Strife's special attack called Tornado. Oh my gosh. This is a very powerful attack that hits 3 times in rapid succession. It can be used. Oh my gosh, okay. It can be used while airborne or while on the ground. With all the copy moves, Shujinko then copies Cloud Strife's appearance, including his clothes, hair, face, and body. He also copies Cloud Strife's voice and mannerisms. After the clone is done copying Cloud Strife, it disappears, leaving Cloud Strife to stand alone. Cloud Strife takes advantage of the clone's absence and uses Air Strike on Shujinko. Cloud Strife then follows up with a triple jump and tornado finishing off Shujinko? Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it. Alright. I don't know what Shujinko was doing. Apparently, he was getting all ready and everything, and then he copied some clone, and the clone went off, and then while Cloud went up and used these moves and killed Shujinko. Okay. Alright, I guess. Alright, Cloud's the winner. Alright, so now the final battle, Mewtwo and Cloud Strife. Okay, who will be victorious? You decide. The stage is set for the battle between the mighty Mewtwo and the legendary swordsman Cloud Strife. The crowd goes wild with anticipation as the combatants step into the ring. It's time to settle this once and for all, shouts the announcer. Who will emerge victorious? I don't know about you guys, says Cloud, but I think we're all winners here. Oh my gosh. He then throws his Buster Sword into the air. It spins through the sky before landing right next to him. Let's get this over with. We'll see what happens. We'll see about that, replies Mewtwo. With that, he raises his fists high above his head and prepares himself for battle. As they face off, the crowd cheers them on. They want to see these two titans clash and decide who truly reigns supreme. Go, Mewtwo, cries the announcer. Strike hard and fast. Go, Cloud, shouts the crowd. You can do it. Well, looks like the announcer has a little bit of bias here. Just saying, just throwing it out there. Just a little bit of bias. Don't let your guard down, warns the announcer. Ready, set. They both lunge forward at the same time, but Mewtwo quickly comes up behind Cloud and slams him into the ground with a powerful blow. This isn't over yet, cries Cloud. He stands back up and takes another swing at Mewtwo, only to be met by another powerful blow that sends him flying across the arena. Well, that was quick, says the announcer. That's 2 hits for Mewtwo. 2 hits for Mewtwo. That was easy. Wait, what? That was easy, says Cloud. Looks like Mewtwo has won, says the announcer. What? No, screams Cloud. This is wrong. This isn't how it should end. Oh no, says the announcer. It looks like our champion has lost. Cloud stands up, charges toward Mewtwo, who doesn't even flinch. Mewtwo! Cries Cloud. I'm not done with you yet. He swings his Buster Sword again and again, but Mewtwo easily blocks each attack. Mewtwo is too strong, cries Cloud. I can't beat him! But you've got to try, cries the announcer. If you lose, you'll never be able to fight again. Cloud looks down at his Buster Sword and sees that it's broken. His heart sinks. What am I gonna do? asks Cloud. I have an idea, says the announcer. Why don't you just surrender? We'll make sure you get treated fairly. I refuse! Cries Cloud. Very well, says the announcer. Then I guess we'll just have to kill you. No! Cries Cloud. I won't let you take my life. Just give in, says the announcer. Give me your Buster Sword. I promise I'll treat you fairly. No, screams Cloud. Suddenly the announcer falls to the ground. What happened? asks Cloud. Mewtwo must have struck him down, cries the announcer. No, cries Cloud. Not him. I told you, says the announcer. He's too strong. There's nothing you can do against him. I can still fight, says Cloud. I can't die here. He picks up the Buster Sword and rushes toward Mewtwo. Hold on, cries the announcer. Don't hurt him. Get away from him, cries Cloud. You killed him. Wait. cries the announcer. Please wait. Cloud stops and he turns around. What do you mean? What do you want? Asks Cloud. I have a proposition for you, says the announcer. A way to get revenge on Mewtwo. Revenge? How? Do you remember the game you were playing earlier? The answer, the one that you had to catch all the Pokemon? Says, yes, says Cloud. I did. What about the time when you battled Sephiroth? Asked the announcer. Didn't you defeat him using the powers of Pikachu of the Pikachu? Yes, says Cloud. What about when you fought the Koopa King? What? We got Mario. Didn't you use the powers of the Mario Bros to defeat him? Yes, says Cloud. Well, that's it. Well, that's exactly what I want you to do now, says the announcer. Use the powers of the Pokemon and the Mario Bros to defeat Mewtwo. I don't know if I can do that. Trust me, says the announcer. You can do it. You have the power inside you. Cloud looks at his Buster Sword, which is now whole again. Mario Bros, Pikachu, Pichu, go, go, go! He throws the sword down onto the ground and grabs it as it bounces back up. Pikachu! Cries Cloud. Go, go, go! Chants the crowd. Cloud raises his hands above his head and summons lightning from the sky. Lightning strikes Mewtwo, sending him flying back and knocking him unconscious. Cloud has won. Mewtwo! Cries Cloud. You're mine! Cloud grabs the announcer and pulls him into the ring. Are you ready? Asks Cloud. Ready, says the announcer. Apparently the announcer's now on Cloud's side. Cloud points his Buster Sword at Mewtwo. Go, 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 he cries. He stabs Mewtwo right between the eyes and sends him flying back through the air. Now it's your turn, says Cloud. He throws the announcer out of the ring and picks up his Buster Sword. You think you can win? Asks Cloud. You should have seen the last guy I fought. Cloud grabs the announcer and pulls him back into the ring. Hurry up and finish him off, cries the announcer. I'm getting tired of this. Cloud points his Buster Sword at Mewtwo. Go, 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 cries Cloud. He stabs Mewtwo right in the eye, sending him crashing to the ground. That's enough, shouts the announcer. You've won. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, the upset. The upset. Cloud Strife is our winner. It was a roller coaster of emotions, ladies and gentlemen, but he has done it. Our winner right here is Cloud Strife. Take a victory lap, Cloud Strife. Victory lap, victory lap, victory lap. Here he goes. I am so glad that you all were able to be a part of this epic fight to the death. We will have more in the future. Please stay tuned for that.